How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another FNAF 2 movie video. Today, or I should say 4 days ago, we got the final trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And this is probably the most lore-heavy, jam-packed trailer we've gotten. So excuse the fact that I'm like almost a week late to this. Honestly, I just wanted to fully process everything. Anyways, this is the trailer. I'll break it down. So we have Vanessa waking up. These trailers, or really specifically this one, really feel Vanessa centered. I really think this is like Vanessa's movie in the same way that FNAF 1 was like Mike's movie. Flashbacks, dude. There's a lot here. There's pictures of two kids, and there's another picture over here. You can't really make it out because it's 1080p, but there's a kid with a striped shirt. People think this could be CC from the games. It could be the vengeful spirit from the first movie. People are saying Michael Afton. There's a lot of characters where it's like we don't know quite who they are, but we have like a pool of people to speculate about. And to be fair, it could be none of them. But we don't know that until the movie comes out, probably. But this is young Vanessa in a presumably nightmare. This could be like her in her coma after she got stabbed, or we just skip all that. Here's that same shot from the teaser trailer, or not the same shot, but the same doorway from the teaser trailer. And you could kind of make out, this almost looks like Toy Bonnie, but I don't really believe that. This looks like maybe part of like, maybe either Freddy or Bonnie from FNAF 1, except they don't have the fur stuff on them.
Your dad.
He's so fucking cold, dude. William Afton in the fucking flashback. I guess it's kind of, I feel like it's a combination of a nightmare and a flashback. I feel like it's like events that actually happened to Vanessa when she was little, except they're like highly exaggerated because it's like traumatic for her, and this is how she kind of sees that. I'm saying these are Spring Bonnie's eyes. The yellow rabbit eyes. This might be Gumball Swivel Hands, you guys. Like tweezers and stuff, like shit you'd see like House be using, bro. Like this is either maybe like something to do with like sewing. Maybe he's sewing like a glitch trap type of suit. Or not literally glitch trap, you know what I mean? Like the first iteration, maybe. Or this is maybe for like pulling the spring locks or something, like something super precise. And dude, this is one of the most craziest things we get in this trailer. Freddy Fazbear version 3.0. By the way, this is Toy Chico over here, and it says like removable beak, so we're definitely gonna see that in the movie. Version 3.0 Freddy Fazbear. I wanna say Fredbear or Golden Freddy doesn't really count to this, so he wouldn't be 1.0, he would just be Fredbear. The reason I think that as well in the movie universe is because when Abby calls Golden Freddy Freddy, the kid specifically says he's not Freddy.
Freddy? Not Freddy.
I think the version 1.0 is withered Freddy, or I guess unwithered Freddy. Said the U slur there. Version 2.0, Toy Freddy, and version 3.0, Freddy. Is this really, is this a shot of something that William Afton has, or is this maybe a shot of something Henry has?
You are wretched, rotten little beast! I made you!
But this is FNAF 1 Freddy. He looks a little chopped. Granted, William Afton did draw this, so basically the timeline in terms of animatronics for me is Fredbear, 1.0 is unwithered Freddy, 2.0 is Toy Freddy, 3.0 is FNAF 1 Freddy. They're separate animatronics, I think. This is a little bit crazy. There's a box in a closet, and it's rectangular shaped in Vanessa's house, which could be the Afton house. Yeah, this is possibly the movie's version of the box. And she's setting out a bag of marbles. I'm assuming all of these shots are like the same, like the TV static turning on, the blinds getting shut, her setting out the
left in your head.
The notebook, the mirror, and Garrett's plane from the first movie. So basically, I bet if you've heard anyone else talk about this, this is like William Afton's like kill trophies. Like his, he takes something from all of his victims, some possession that they own, he keeps them for whatever reason. Either he's just like weird like that and he just gives them to Vanessa, or maybe it had something to do with like, I'm gonna say the R slur here, remnant, maybe.
Father was a monster.
That's that same conversation in the teaser. Look at him, dude. Look at his stance, bro. He's pulling a knife in his house, so he would be pulling this knife on Vanessa? That's kind of crazy. Here's the Spring Bonnie suit in the kitchen of probably the FNAF 2 location. It looks like this doesn't really resemble the FNAF 1 kitchen, and it looks like the kitchen is behind here, so he gets the knife from the kitchen, he goes down this hallway, and I guess he's chasing a kid, and dude, Charlie Charlie right here, this could be also Charlie as a baby. This could be another different kid. This looks like the carousel. Guessing this is the grand reopening or grand opening newspaper. Daddy, I'm sorry you missed my birthday, but I really love my present. I miss our park. Maybe like park visits. Like maybe they used to go to the park together and then Henry got busy in his life. Started becoming more like negligent of his daughter, like not really being there in her life. And that's the reason the security puppet was made initially. Mark's famous cookies, by the way. Interesting. And bro, I think this is such a good like Henry look. I low-key do not like that drawing of Henry from the ultimate whatever fucking book. I don't really like that. I don't like that look for Henry. It doesn't feel right. But this looks right. Like he looks like a fucking like drained fucking middle-aged dude who he actually looks like he lost someone in his life, but like he still somehow stays sophisticated a little bit. I think that's kind of how Henry is. I think they nailed this look. Obviously Skeet Ulrich from Scream 1. You've heard it a million times from everybody. I mean, this casting's crazy. I think it's really good, and I think he's gonna play the part really good. I don't think it's like fan service. I mean, it is to an extent, but like, I think he's actually gonna play the part really good. The way he delivers his lines here.
Everyone called it an accident, but it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went missing that I knew she was murdered by him.
I love how he delivers that. There's like an anger behind it. But listen to what he's saying, by the way.
Everyone called it an accident.
Everyone called it an accident. So initially, the public thought it was an accident, which is obviously referring to Charlie's death.
Until years later when those 5 children went missing that I knew she was murdered.
It wasn't until the MCI happened that Henry knew for sure that William killed his daughter. I think that's really interesting. That also confirms Charlie was the first, at least before the MCI. I don't know about the placing of Garrett on the timeline. By the way, in the newspapers, I really don't think I can skip this one. I think a lot of this is just saying, from what I remember, that the public has a positive look on William. This is basically talking about him opening up, I guess, the first Freddy, so he did work on the FNAF 2 location. This newspaper definitely came out, probably alongside this one. I'm really intrigued on this last paragraph because I think it teases something really big. Afton's ambitions don't stop here, though. He is excited for the potential of his future creations. He recently started to experiment with new ideas and technology, specifically. Looking for new ways to improve and innovate, he always has new characters in development as well as fun new surprises for his restaurant. He has not ruled expanding out into new spaces. With vision and drive like Afton's, this can only be the beginning for Fazbear Entertainment. Specifically the part about new ideas and technology. New technology could really only be one thing to me because the spring locks came before all this. I think the new technology would be the fun times, the fun time animatronics, Circus Baby's Pizza World, or some iteration of Afton Robotics. I think this is honestly what it's teasing. It doesn't feel like it could really be anything else. Maybe it's referring to the FNAF 1 animatronics, but why would he start worrying about the franchise location when the FNAF 2 restaurant just opened up? That shouldn't be a concern for him. By the way, holy moly, this scene. Charlie is screaming, holding the kid that we saw in the official trailer out to a crowd. They know she's there, so it's not like she's a ghost or anything. They actually see her. She definitely like just ran out of this like curtain area because it's still moving. So I'm guessing she was running away carrying this kid, probably from the Yellow Rabbit. I honestly don't know who this kid is. It's so hard. There's so many different characters in this trailer that's like, who do we don't even know who's who. The way I think the general consensus is that she's gonna die here, but it's not gonna be how it is in the games. It's basically gonna be like, but like she's screaming and like, I don't know what the fuck is up with this kid. He's not hurt or anything. I don't know if he's just like shell shocked or what, but he's just chilling. But it's a birthday party, so I think this also connects to the games a little bit. I think there's gonna be a bit of overlap here. She falls to her knees. The thing, are we seeing how fragile that wood is? I think that's how she's gonna die, as well as many other people. Instead of being killed outside because she's locked out and getting bullied or whatever, she just kind of falls through here after saving a kid, which is a good trait of the puppet. She's wearing the puppet stripes, not like the actual animatronic. She's not wearing the actual animatronic. This is just her getup. This is just her outfit. She like screams out to the crowd for like help or something. I don't know what's up with this kid, but like he's just kind of just sat there. I don't know the significance of this kid. I don't know if he's like a kid William's using to like lure other kids, or if he's like William's other son that we saw in the pictures of Vanessa running. I don't know if he's gonna be Sammy Emily. I don't know if he's gonna be Michael Afton. I don't think they're not doing fucking Michael Afton, bro. There's no way. So yeah, I think she falls through, she dies. I think the whole party goes upside down. She starts possessing the puppet. The whole building goes crazy, like all the lights. And then the animatronics, like the toys, start going a little wild. And then I think I have a little theory. There might be a security guard somewhere hidden here. It could be Marky Moo himself. When Charlie starts possessing the puppet and the toys start going a little crazy, the bite of 87 happens. So we combine two of those significant FNAF 2 events in one. That's kind of my idea.
We're gonna go back.
Gregory, by the way. People were calling this kid Gregory because he has a striped shirt and he just kind of, I don't know, I guess he kind of looks like Gregory. This kid's not going to be significant. He's probably going to be here for like this one scene, bro. Abby goes back.
I think my sister is here.
I think my sister's here. I do feel like this...
I think my sister is here.
I do think this is like edited in. Or like this isn't one-to-one what he says. I think this might be after he knows that Abby's there. I don't know. This is Freddy vs. Pizza, grand opening, blah, 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 blah. This is the release date of the movie, which is interesting. Prizes, arcade games, riverboats, I think, plus so much more. This says where a kid can be crazy, and I don't know what this says. Toy chicken. Balloon Boy stock sound effect. Dude, oh my god, it's gonna be in the movie, bro.
Where are you gonna run to?
I don't know who's saying that. I mean, people are saying that's like Freddie Carter. It sounds a little bit like Matthew Lillard, but like, I don't know. I can't really put my money on it.
Where are you gonna run to?
What if this where are you gonna run to thing is in the nightmares that Vanessa has, and it's her dad telling her where are you gonna run to? Because she's running. You know, yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's Matthew Lillard. That's him saying, where are you gonna run to? And that happens during the Vanessa nightmare flashbacks.
Withered Freddy, oh my god!
They got the withering one-to-one. They got the fucking endoskeleton in there. Withered Chica over here. You can see like a little bit of her teeth. Dude, Withered Chica looks like a fucking psychopath. I like that the eyes have lights in them because it just like draws your attention to them. Like they're so fucking freaky, dude. Withered Bonnie, by the way. People are talking about like, oh, he has white or blue eyes or whatever. Like, oh, why does he have those? There's a new poster and Withered Bonnie has red eyes. So I think he will end up having red eyes in the movie at some point. Withered Bonnie has white eyes in the vent cam anyways. I don't know why. These people don't know ball that are complaining about Withered Bonnie not constantly having red eyes. Fucking Withered Foxy. People keep calling this person McKenna Grace. This is Vanessa, bro.
My sister.
This is the same shot from that TV spot. We know he's talking to a person. This is Vanessa because we can see from the long blonde hair. Abby screaming at an animatronic standing here, but then it pans over really quickly to Toy Freddy. The joints on this one are different. I think this could be like maybe Toy Chica, but it looks a little bit more yellow, and the ball thing, the ball joint thing, like Toy Freddy's fat. You know, number 8, Toy Freddy's fat.
And after number 8 is that Toy Freddy, well, you know, he's kinda,
fat. I mean, come on, you know,
come on, what can I say? He's gained a few pounds. I mean, look at him compared to the other animatronics on the show stage. He's, you know,
rounder, more big-boned, you know, ate
a little bit too much pizza.
I think all 4 of the toys actually come over to Mike and Abby's house and break in. I think Fazfest, like, happens earlier in the movie, like night 1 or 2 or something. Okay, let me just say this right now. I am also gonna record I'm gonna try to do the whole plot of the movie. I wrote out like a whole Google Doc, bro. So you'll see that video eventually, hopefully before the movie comes out. Maybe next week, I don't know. That's the thing I'm gonna have to record. It's gonna basically be me trying to predict everything that's gonna be in the FNAF 2 movie. So subscribe for that, by the way. A random woman getting jabbed by Toy Bonnie. So this shot wasn't of the old couple. It looks like she has like a kid's drawing here, so maybe she has a kid. Maybe the toys are setting out on people that vaguely look like Abby. Toy Chica with the white pupils. We saw this with Balloon Boy as well. So this is like their flashlight mode. She's in a school right now and she's trying to find the fucking teacher, and she does. Look at that. Wayne Knight, bro. Balloon Boy has different pupils here. He's peering over the monitor, I think. So he's probably gonna take some fucking batteries. The dreaded part of the trailer where we finally get to see this guy. What do you mean? Who is he? He's wearing purple. He's weird. He has a lot of lines in the leaked scene that sound exactly like Vanessa's lines from the first movie. This is the most splitting part of this entire movie amongst everyone that talks about it, is that no one really knows who this is. People are diehard believers he's going to be Michael Afton. People think he's going to be Sammy Emily, who is Charlie Emily's brother in the books. Jeremy Fitzgerald, Fritz Smith, or just some random guy. It's weird. I think this character is a giant curveball and is just spawning a bunch of out there theories, and I really think he's gonna be like the Aunt Jane of this movie. When she got casted for FNAF 1, people were like, oh my god, who is she? Is she Mrs. Afton? And she just ends up just being like the B-plot villain. I think it's kind of the same case for this, except I do think he's going to serve a greater purpose considering he's in the pizzeria. I think he's the reason the toys actually set out on people. He might be behind Faz Fest, and I do think maybe if he lives in this movie, he will be the person to uncover Springtrap and start Fazbear's Frights, considering he's starting Fast Fest, maybe. So that might be his significance. Here's Withered Chica, Withered Freddy behind her. He's holding his microphone. And Decapitated Balloon Boy. Clap it up, everybody. This could be Withers versus Toys, which would be really funny to see. But it also just might be Mike just killed this kid. Mike does actually care if the things have souls, but I think anyone could tell that this psychotic little piece of shit does not have any soul behind it, and it's just purely an ass wipe. So he just decapitated it. I like that idea. That would get a round of applause in the theaters whenever this happens. This is going to get a round of applause in the theaters, bro. I'm telling you. Mangle breaking into Vanessa's van, which, by the way, she doesn't have her police car anymore, so I'm guessing she lost her job, but, like, she's going through it in this movie, bro. But Vanessa's getting, attacked by Mangle. She hits her head hard, so it's like, maybe it's like concussion. Her dreams get, like, weirder after this. Concussion, maybe? Mangle racing. Mangle looks fucking insane, by the way. This hand, by the way, look at how big Mangle's hand is. That's not even, like, normal. And there's, like, a BTS image. Maybe I'll put it on the screen right now. It's actually, like, on Vanessa, and it's, like, actually taking up, like, her whole chest. Like, that's not even how any of the other animatronics' hands are sized. So, like, Mangle's actually, like, a huge monster, bro. Withered Foxy running down the hallway. They kept these things in as well as the stars. So this is literally one-to-one with The Office. But this is ripped from a TV shot. We actually get a really good look at The Office. This looks like the drawing of the puppet handing a gift to a kid. This might be the puppet coming out of the box, that one drawing. Mike shining the light down the hallway. We get another shot of the blue cup. There's a phone here. This is not a drill. There's a phone in The Office. He has like a clipboard here, bro. Like, he's doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, they have the light buttons from the game, except it isn't like gray or whatever. I think it looks cooler when it's red. Anyways, there's not really much more to say. It's just the game Office, which I've been saying, by the way, since the teaser trailer came out. This Office is one-to-one. Side note, this is a cool little banner that's on the Universal YouTube now. In terms of other FNAF 2 news, there's a giant mural of a fast talker, and apparently it looks a little bit evil and twisted. Really advertising the Faz Talker for this movie, dude, I don't even know if it's gonna be in the movie for longer than 5 minutes. This is really making headlines, you guys. There was a Toy Chica poster and someone broke into it, but then more recently it actually got taken. They took that thing, bro. It's gone. No, dude, because I remember with the FNAF 1 movie, people were just stealing posters.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How do you take a movie that was such a hit, the first one was, and sort of like up that ante?
Before we head off to CG5, the real music man, I think we have one other special guest that this night would be complete without. Toy Bunny! Toy Bunny, you have anything to say?
I love you, Toy